Alright everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about skateboarding. It's a sport that has changed my life in many ways and has made me who I am today. Skateboarding itself began in the 1950s with surfers that just got bored of not being able to ride the waves every day. They would ride the streets, they would hit bowls that were just basically pools that are empty of water. But eventually the board just kind of progressed in its own way. It started out when it went into the next phase of skating, and that was freestyle skating. When instead of doing all the tricks you see here, instead of flying around and flipping over things, they would do simple tricks that were stationary. They would stay stationary on the board, and they would see who could do the coolest little variation and flip. And but a man named Rodney Mullen came into the picture, and he is now today called the godfather of modern street skating. Rodney Mullen, he was a freestyle skater in the 80s. He reached his height. He was a champion. But new people were kind of taking the things that he was making and kind of taking him over these stairs, taking him down these rails, down these gaps. And they were really pushing the limits of what skating could become. And Rodney saw that, and he broke away from the freestyle skating and kind of just invented his own things. He made most of the modern tricks you see today, like the kickflip, which is the basic of pretty much everything you see that we do. Skating is an amazing sport, really. It changes the lives of people in a way that it was unexpected in the beginning. Instead of doing the terrible things that were going on in the world, kids found this as an outlet. There's a man by the name of Luan Oliveira. He's a Brazilian skater. He grew up in Brazil, but he grew up in the most ghetto, the worst part of Brazil you could get. He was the shanties, I guess you would say. But his father brought him aboard one day, and from that he's now 17 years old and competing in the most big competitions today. Like Street League, the X Games. What we see here is skateboarding actually has its own lingo. It's kind of hard to describe. It's like a language within its own. If I were to start naming off the tricks, it's kind of hard for people that don't skate to understand. Like if I was a fakie backside heel flip, fakie flip, say an ollie down a large gap, Wally, kickflip, step hop. It's very difficult to understand if you're not a skater, though. It's a backside heel down a gap, the front feebles down the rails. The way it invents itself is kind of amazing. It has its own creativity. This opens a new artistic field for people trying to become somebody. You can not only make money, but you can learn from this. It builds friendships. And while it's an individualistic sport, it's better together. Skaters form communities, they talk to each other, they connect in ways that many other people don't see. I mean, the things are great when you go on a skate trip with friends, it's a new experience. It's something you just simply need to do, something that's fun and just perfect in every way. It's what kind of built my passion to it, just seeing the creativity, the imagination put into this. Now, as you see, like, people today are just doing the most amazing things with this sport. It opens a gateway to a new field, a new world when you see this. People walking around, skaters, when we walk around, we don't simply see these stairs that you walk down, we see something a new canvas. But skateboarding today is now the biggest sport in the world, and it's an amazing thing, and I hope you all see this. I hope you all enjoyed my speech. Have a good day.